when you come up here, you open this up, and then I'll look at it and figure out what that is. Roll down. Down. There you go. Open that up. We'll peek at it, and then I can probably figure out what the heck's behind it. You're getting old. Getting old. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, yeah. This is, oh, you will like this. I don't know if you know this or not, but Phil's son, he's 3 years old, and he likes to drive a car. He got up on the shelf, pulled down a Cherokee. 3 years old, mind you. Went down the old garage, fired up that car, and drew that car through the garage door. So we figured, you know, what they do if you don't have a license, or you can relax, you shake them. So what we did was we put together a little driver's license for him, so he won't get any more trouble. And, I've had a problem with my kids, we won't go into that now. So, get out of here, then. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Come on up here. Now, I don't know whether you all have been in Sid's office, but his desk is a mess. You know, we got a problem with his desk, and so what we did was, we opened that up. We came up with this idea. There's 2 things in there. No. Pull my bag out. Now, what this is you just lay that over your desk. Right, and clean it up. We'll just put a dust cover over it. Okay? Just put a dust cover over that desk. And then, if that don't work, we're going to set it on fire in the back. All right. I know she's here somewhere. Where is she? Ah, there she is. All right. How you like this wrapping paper? Isn't that great? Boy, you're a white one. Okay, Sean. Now, as you all know, Sean took a little trip on our boat. So we put together a little survival kit for her. This is the dumbest little idea I've ever seen. Put together a survival kit out in the middle of the ocean. Just putting on the. What we got you here is this. Why don't you open that up and see what we got in there. Okay, we got you a bottle with help SOS, and your name's on the inside. Don't forget your name. That's to patch up that boat when you get into trouble. So there you are. Merry Christmas. Roger Frank, come on up here.
Why is this the last?
I don't know why. Come on up here, Roger. We don't get to see enough of you over there hiding in Building 7 on the 8 quarantine. Sorry. Sit down, Roger. Sit down. Now. I'm ready, Roger. All right, Roger. Now, what we did was.
Hey, Sam, you like my tie?
I do like that.
I think it's a great tie.
Beautiful. Now, what we did was, Roger's been. I don't know if you remember this summer. Roger had a problem with a lawnmower. He tried to cull his foot with his lawnmower, right? So, you know, he's there mowing along and stuck his foot on the lawnmower and tried to chew the ends off his toes. So, what we did was, we got him a little gift there to help out that, so he doesn't get in trouble again with that lawnmower. This is a lot safer model. It's a safer model. Give me that, baby. Let me show you how this works. Take this tie. I'm going to read you a little poem. A little Christmas poem. Alright, a little Christmas poem here for our group. And then we're going to wrap up with a couple of songs, and then we're out of here, back to work, you know, or whatever. This poem is one of my favorites. It was the night before Christmas. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a single workstation functioned, not even a mouse. Charlie had hung up his stocking with care. He knew in the morning he would be ready for bear. While Rob, in his best suit, prayed hard for relief from all action items and Rosemary's grief. Fran was sitting at her desk with a frown. Of course, you guessed it, the Xerox was down. Mary Ellen had just returned from the store with a new coffee pot. We all now adore. It seemed Grace's new job was making her swear, was it Clyde Musgrave woes or Vax computer wares? Sean had set sail with Gilligan and the skipper on a lark. Little did she know she would soon be fish bait for sharks. And a trip to Camden was Sid and Carol's favorite way to spend time playing with Little Nipper all day. John, Lenny, and Roger were enjoying the mess, working on our favorite program called RMS. Anita was planning a long winter's rest. A baby was to fill the Bolognese nest. And George now thought that land loading was fun since he's specking a load that will blow up Savant's son. Higgins in his cowboy hat with bandana attached had just settled down for an RTM match. An FBI agent was inquiring about Trahosky. You see, there were rumors his uncle was a Rusky. When out on the lot there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my desk to see what was the matter. I flew down the stairs and tripped over a gnome. It was only Dawn Brown on her way home. Brown on her face, her car had been stolen. Crying her eyes had already swollen. The sun shining down the 2 feet of snow seemed almost as bright as Kirk's head with a glow. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a silver-gray cougar spinning its wheels in first gear. There was a round little driver with an angry red face. It was Ed Reese with that look that could clear a place. His cheeks were rosy, his ears were red. By the look on his face, I knew there was something to dread. I raced back inside to warn poor old Chuck, but as fate would have it, I had run out of luck. My fears were confirmed as I was drinking from a glass. I heard him exclaim, "Burns, I'm going to kick your behind!" It was lunch and Chuck's people were playing a card game, so he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Slaughterbeck, Crow, now Franklin, Duckett. Just forget it. Now we must send a team to work in Building 7. I know you'll love it. Think you've died and gone to heaven. The STG studies have gone awry, and Tierney and Wechter are about to cry. By the 8-month review, we must have an architecture spec. Of course, it won't be easy. What do you expect? Charlie sent them off with a pat on the back with their data system tools, filling their packs. Phil benchmarked the systems, including Big Blue, because we knew vendors' claims were not always true. Doug worked hard to meet his milestone dates, but took time off to bake a birthday cake. George will always, from his mind, try to block the visions of box elder bugs running up his sock. While Brad worked out the database sizing, Brian's failover analysis has become very trying. Concurrent and tandem were on the ADPE list, but Deck and Stratus ended up as the finalist. But at the 8-month review, we announced in a strong voice that Deck was to be the vendor of choice. And as you all know, we completed the quest when NASA called and said, GE was the best. When Ed hung up the phone, he let out a shout, "We knocked Harrison TRW down and out!" Then Ed Reese sprang into gear, and some girl gave a whistle, and away he took off like a speedy cruise missile. So off to the beach this manager flew with a car full of bags and some champagne too. And I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, You can count on Data Systems to make things right.
Yes.
Continue singing our. Have 2 more to go. No, serious, come on. With our altos. Christmas Carol number 2. Altos.
Yeah, good job.
We just move on to number 3. Yeah. Number 3. Okay. For a special request from 2 people, we'll skip it to go on to Christmas Carol number 3. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas